Don't mind me. I just finished crying because I might or might have not watched Ranking of Kings episode 2022. 2022? 22! So, I got a fanboy, man. Bro, do you see how crusty I look? I mean, Ranking of Kings is effing me up, bro. Like, so understand me looking like an idiot right now. If for some reason you have not watched Ranking of Kings yet, I don't know what you're doing, bro. I don't know what you're doing. What are you? This anime is, it's easily like Attack on Titan is there, right? Don't get me wrong, but me personally, it's going to be anime of the year this year. Did anyone expect this anime to get this good? I never expected it to be this good, because when I was seeing what anime was gonna air on fall 2021, I saw Ranking of Kings and I saw WIT Studio, and I immediately thought, okay, it's gonna be good. Ranking of Kings. If you're asking why I got excited, it's because of this. WIT Studio. Dude, this is not normal of how good it is. Oh my god, there's so much to talk about, and I'm not gonna like put it all in this video. I'm gonna do it very nicely in a main channel video, and I'm gonna try to make it like very nice and compiled. But right now, this isn't like my first impressions, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what these videos are. It's just me fanboying. It's like I have to talk about this right now. I really have to get this out of my freaking chest, because oh my god, Ranking of Kings is so good, dude. Again, there's so much to talk about, like the art style, dude. So like the contrast of so many mature themes, so many like very hard-hitting like moments, and it has this art style of like a children's book. It really gives off this contrast that I really barely see in any anime. Something that came to mind is something like Mid and Abyss and Madoka Magica, but those are like kind of different because they're like their art style are like, it's like complementing to what the plot is, to like the twisted, messed up stuff about both Mid and Abyss and Madoka Magica. But Ranking of Kings is different. The art style just makes sense. It's really hard to explain. I have to think about it more so I can put it into words, but the point is, it's that it's so good. And WIT, again, WIT Studio, bro. Like, why are you so good, WIT? Why are you so good? Apart from the freaking art style, like, I haven't even gotten into what the plot is, what the characters are, which, oh my god. When I saw the second episode, the one with Kaget's backstory, I was like, I'm gonna love them. I'm not gonna love this anime like to death, right? I didn't expect it to get this deep, dude. Like, oh my god. And the thing is, I love Ranking of Kings, dude. Like, the thing is, there are so many different kinds of messages, so many things, very like underground. It's something that you have to think about, because or the messages aren't like that literal. Like, you see them and they might seem very simple at first glance, but when you start thinking about it, it goes much deeper. And the only example like I'm gonna freaking tell you right now is Bojji. He's the protagonist, it's the main focus of him, is like growing and just becoming someone amazing despite all of the things he has to face. And like I said, at first glance, it might seem like, oh, it's a deaf kid just becoming strong, you know? Wow, what a generic story. But it really, the way the anime executes this message is done ridiculously well. And it's not just because of Bojji. I mean, everything that Bojji does and goes through, and just how much he believes in himself, how much faith he has, that alone is insanely good, dude. But what makes every tiny little bit of Bojji's development really shine is definitely the other characters. And what I mean by the other characters, mainly the ones that, you know, rejected Bojji. I'm not gonna get into it too deeply, because maybe one of you who's watching might not have seen Ranking of Kings yet. If you haven't, like, why are you watching this video? Like, watch it and then come back. So many characters reject Bojji and just push him away, like, oh, you're useless, you can't do anything because of your limitations, you can't hear, you're weak. And there's so many good things that the anime does to like emphasize that mindset of these characters, and then later on in other episodes give them this, oh, I up, I should not have been treating him this way, and regret, dude. Like, that is such a good theme in Ranking of Kings, and it's done so well. like in a lot of characters, and just there's just so much good things about like Ranking of Kings. I'm barely scratching the surface, dude. Like there's so much things you can talk about in this anime. This anime is gonna make you cry, bro. All right, let's just get this out of the way. It's gonna make you cry like a bitch, but another thing about Ranking of Kings is that it's so inspirational, man. You don't have to have like a disability or anything, but just, you know, just seeing someone struggle so much with life, you just see him like believe in himself, and it's so inspiring, man. And especially because you see him accomplish very good things. And something that I forgot to mention, he gets strong by like getting better at the things he's good at. You know, Bojji's good at dodging, and everyone said, oh, you're weak because you're not strong, like physically strong. But when he went to a specific character and taught him what a different perspective is of how he could be strong using his like strengths, that alone, it's such a deep message, dude. But you just have to like look at it very, like, you have to read between the lines with that, man. Just think about it. Like in life, we might fail at school, we might fail at certain subjects, but that doesn't mean that we just suck in general, man. Like maybe you're not good in academics, but you're good at sports. You know what I mean? Maybe you're not good at like anything school related, but you're a god at doing something like acting or something. Everyone has their own strengths and their own weaknesses, and Ranking of Kings is an amazing example of how like what the status quo of society isn't necessarily like what determines your potential and what makes you a good person, a strong human being, and it doesn't determine how successful you're going to be because of these things. And Ranking of Kings is doing that in a way of like strength or rankings. You know, they're literally in the name of the anime. It's like constantly you're comparing each character. Like the characters keep comparing themselves. Oh, Bojji, you suck. Daida's much better than you. He should be king, not you. And despite all this, he never gave up. And this is just one of the very few things that make Ranking of Kings amazing, man. And yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, and I want to keep my thoughts to like the main video because I'm gonna go ham on that shit, bro. You already freaking know. But yeah, man, like again, WIT Studio, you're goated now, bro. Like after Vinland and Vivi, I was like, yo, WIT Studio is like on something right now. But then Great Pretender, bro, and then Ranking of Kings sealed the deal for me, bro. It's over. You're my second favorite studio. First studio is KyoAni. That I don't think that's ever gonna change. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed whatever getting my thoughts out. Man, what an anime, bro. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked, like the video and tell me what you think about Ranking of Kings, because I think this anime is very underrated. I mean, I see people like talking about it more, thank God, but I think it's still very underrated, and I love to hear what other people think about this. I have so much I want to say, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna reserve that for the main channel video. Stay safe and believe in yourself. You got this. Have a good day, bro. Have a good week. Have a great month, year. Have a great life, bro. And stay strong, because that's the message of this amazing and wonderful anime, man.